On July 1st, the Senate passed what they proudly call the One Big Beautiful Bill. By July 4th, America's Independence Day, it was signed into law. Trump's legacy legislation is back. Tax cuts, deregulation disguised as tax cuts, and cuts to social safety. While it's sold as economic reform, it looks more like a reverse Robin Hood, taking from the many and giving to the very few. Don't take it from me, this is what the government itself thinks the distribution would look like. Let's get one thing out of the way. Despite lecturing the world about austerity, the US has been running deficits for decades. But something is bipartisan. Debt is only a concern when it benefits everyday people. That's when the pearl clutching begins. In 2024, the US spent $6.8 trillion with a deficit of $1.8 trillion, adding around $2 trillion in debt. Today, the national debt sits around $36 trillion, or roughly 120% of its GDP. Nearly a quarter of federal spending goes to Social Security, followed by interest payments on debt, Medicare, healthcare, and national defense. So, what does this new bill do? First, it extends Trump's 2017 tax cuts, primarily helping high income earners and corporations. Then, it slashes nearly $1 trillion from Medicaid, food stamps, and student aid. And programs that aren't eliminated gets buried in red tape and new eligibility restrictions. Meanwhile, military and border spending gets a generous bump. 150 billion for drones and ICE enforcement. And if you've been watching the ICE currently playing Call of Duty in real life in the easiest level, this is supposed to be ICE on a low budget. And just for good measure, there's now a remittance fee for immigrants sending money back home. Most of Biden-era green energy initiatives are also being repealed, saving an estimated $500 billion, but at the expense of losing their lead in that sector to their arch-rival. But this could also explain the sudden Trump-Elon breakup, which was classy, both insulting each other on their own platforms. Trump calling Elon crazy and thinking to put him in the bad immigrant category, and Elon saying Trump was on the Epstein list, an elusive list which exists and doesn't exist at the same time, a Schrodinger's list if you will. Because let's be real, ideological fights are for poor people. This one's likely about the money. Tesla has earned billions by trading energy credits alone. This is without the consumer subsidies that benefit his company. Of course, all of this will likely be financed with more debt. The added interest alone is expected to cost another $70 to $85 billion annually. Over a decade, this bill could pile on about $3 trillion in new debt, while disproportionately benefiting the rich. Pure coincidence, I am sure. For the longest time, running on debt seemed okay, until Master Cheeto over here started a trade war to distract us from his barrage of corruptions. Treasury yields, which tend to be where safe money migrates in crisis times, seems not to be the case now. And in case you weren't insulted enough, the bill includes a tax break for private jets, while eliminating free tax filing for everyday Americans. In the land of the free, the rich fly high, literally and financially. Perhaps it's meant to be that way, but this looks more like a looting before a business collapses than an actual thought out bill.